Good morning, you guys. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, you guys. If my screen is looking a little hazy, I apologize in advance. My son was playing Roblox on my phone on his way to school, and kids and their filthy little and touch screens they do not mix at all. Um, Also, too, I don't know what my connection is going to be like in this area, so if it goes in and out, please bear with me. And if it gets too bad, then I will end it and then head back to the house when I finish walking and uh, go live when I'm doing my meal prep. So I'm in another location, and I am at Overton Park in Midtown of Memphis, Tennessee. Uh, Overton Park is right in the heart of Memphis, is in the Midtown Arts District. If you hear the animals in the background, that is because the Overton Park is the neighbor to the Memphis Zoo. So the Memphis Zoo is over there my way. And if you hear the animals, that's what that is. I'm near the Memphis Zoo. Hello, butterfly. Yeah. So uh the Overton Park is home to the Levitt Shale. It is neighboring the Memphis Brooks Museum of Art. It's some type of, I don't think it's a veterans pavilion, but it's something dealing with the soldiers of the past. Don't get me to lie to you. It's been a long time since I've been here at Overton Park. Um, so there's also a golf club when you enter the Overton Park. It's a lot of stuff here. We have a dog park. We have a playground as well. And of course, the thumbnail wouldn't upload before I hit the live button, but hopefully it'll work once I end the live. But there's also like a man-made lake here at Overton Park as well. So like I said, I love being around bodies of water when I go walking because the water is very serene and everything like that. So yeah, so I'm going to show you my view of the trail where I'm walking around the lake. So, and this is my view at Overton Park in Midtown. So you have the fountain over there. Usually there'll be some fowl around here, but I don't see any. Maybe it's too early, or maybe because it looks like it's full of algae and it's probably not safe for waterfowl. And then on top of that, waterfowl are very smart, so I doubt they would fool with any conditions like that. But yeah, I'm gonna flip this camera back over there. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in. That is the Memphis Brooks Museum of Art, and a lot of art galleries, such and such, pretty much everything art. Everything art, pretty much. Got this little, oh Lord, unzoom, Toya, unzoom. There we go. Oh Lord. Like I said, my screen is filthy because my son was playing with my phone this morning. So you got the playground right there. This whole little playground, little jungle gym and slide, the swings over there. So yeah, I want to say I brought my kids here. Don't get me lying to you. Shit, I forgot. It has been years since I've been here, Overton Park. Also, this park is a little, I ain't gonna say bittersweet, but it definitely brings memories. a memory that I am not too fond of at this park. I walked here with an ex, and after I walk, he kind of hit me with Confessions. If you know Usher and that song Confessions, and that fish scared the shit out of me. But if you know the song Confessions and how that chorus went, it pretty much went like that. So, but anywho, that was years and years and years ago. Of course, I moved on. He's moved on. Forgave each other, and we're still cool. And every year we'll send a birthday text, and then that's it. And then move right on. Do I like this soup? There's this soup that comes from my hometown in Japan, and no one I know likes it. It's creamy and has mushrooms. It's cream of, I don't understand what that is. I can't pronounce that. It's, I don't know what that is, but nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. I do love curry. I love po, even though that's Vietnamese. That's a big lady. You got that wrong, sir. That's a huge bitch. If you're gonna troll me, tread lightly, because I'm gonna get you every time. So you gotta do better. You gotta do better with your movies. You gotta do better with the movie. The soup is semen, dum dum. Actually, I do know what it is. That's why I didn't answer. Who's the real dummy? Like I said, tread lightly. I knew exactly what he said, but y'all not gonna get me like that. Good luck, it ain't gonna happen. Sorry, not sorry. You got to bring your NICU baby home. That is what's up, Ava. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I know that all too well because my daughter was a NICU baby. She had gastroschisis, and it is a defect where the intestines, and in a lot of cases, the internal organs are outside of the body, adjacent to the umbilical cord. And the only way it can be repaired is through surgery after the baby is born. Now, if you guys haven't tuned in earlier, you hear all the noises by the Memphis Zoo. So that's what you guys hear. All those animals by the Memphis Zoo. But yeah, ATL, shout out to ATL. But my daughter, she was born with gastroschisis, and thankfully her case was a textbook case. So they were able to get all of her intestines back in her body by the 5th day, and on the 6th day she had a closure surgery, and she had to recover to make sure they had to watch her, make sure that she was absorbing food and digesting and having bowel movements like she should before she came home. And all of that took 8 weeks. And my daughter came home at 8 weeks, and I had to go back to work the next week. Talking about somebody pissed. But she is now 8 years old. She'll be 9 in January. And she is thriving and she's doing well. Honor roll student, full of life. The hardest part of having a NICU baby is leaving her alone in the hospital. Yes. I know that all too well. Oh my God. And in my case, my delivery with her was C-section. Her and my son was C-section. So I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days to recover. And after they delivered her, I had to sign some papers giving permission to transport her to LeBonnet Children's Hospital. So I saw my baby twice for a split second, and I didn't see her again until I got out of the hospital and had to go from Germantown to downtown to finally see her in the NICU. So yeah, and I didn't get to hold her until she was 5 days old. So it was very emotional to say the least. And those times I had to leave her was heart-wrenching. And I tell people all the time that you you don't know your strength until you have a child in the NICU. And it's definitely a sisterhood because because I met a lot of women whose babies were in the NICU for various reasons. There were 2 babies that was in there, as well as my daughter who had gastroschisis. There was 1 baby they said was born without an anus. There was 1 baby who was so defected to where she really didn't have a chance, and it was just a waiting game for her. They said that her brain was like mush, and I remember the entire ward when that baby passed, they were heartbroken. And I definitely want to give a shout out to all of the nurses and the doctors that work in that field. I know way before the pandemic, I don't know if they used to do it or not, but Le Bonheur has these group of people called the Huggers, I think. And it was these group of people, some retired, things like that, and some, they would come and sit with the babies and hold them and things like that. I thought the idea was cool, but when I walked in, I was sitting like, who the fuck are you holding my baby? Who the fuck are you? But but they were pretty cool. They were pretty sweet, and they had brought my daughter gifts and everything like that. But the doctor that was delivering my baby's feet came out first. Oh, she was breached. Okay. So how long was your baby in the NICU, Ava? Oh shit, Keisha. My name is not Keisha. My name is Latoya. It ain't Keisha, it's Latoya. Get the name right, man. It's Latoya. It ain't Keisha. Unless you call yourself trying to say, I don't give a fuck, Keisha. Gotta get your movie lines right. Get your lines right. 4 weeks, okay. But yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I know when my daughter came home, I didn't touch my phone. I didn't touch the internet. I ain't touched nothing. It was just me and my daughter bonding. Just happy that my baby was home. Yeah, so it is definitely a wonderful feeling. It is a wonderful feeling. Indeed. Yep. Her brother doesn't know what's... Oh, that's what's up. Oh, that's what's up. How old is your son? Yeah, my daughter was 2 when I gave birth to my son. And that birth story was a trip because I went in labor, and my fiance and my daughter and I, we got to the hospital, and he's almost 2. Ah, okay. Yeah, my daughter was 2. My children are 2 years and 12 days apart. They both were born in January. So yeah, when I was at the hospital in triage, my daughter, that was the first time we had ever been detached. My daughter was like my right hip. The entire, ever since she had been in this world throughout my pregnancy and everything like that. I even have a funny picture where she was having a tantrum the night before my water broke, and I was like, she hollers for no damn reason. And when my water broke, we were at the hospital, she would not come near me at all. And I'm sitting in the bed, because of course they had me for another C-section. Traditional old world doctors, wouldn't let me have a VBAC. And she was sitting there on a little chair the whole time, just looking around. And I was like, Winter, come here, sweetheart, come here. She would not come near me at all. It was almost as though she knew something was happening, but she didn't know. Yeah. He's on the way to the hospital, actually, so he's going to be surprised. He's been asking for his sister. Oh. Oh. That's what's up. That is what's up. I love it. Yeah, when I came home from the hospital, my sister had my daughter. And I stayed with her for a week after I had my son. A little tradition that my sisters did when they gave birth to their children, except for my second sister with her daughter, her third, she didn't. But when my sisters had their babies, they would stay home. They would stay at the house with my mom for a week, and then they would go home, things like that. And so unfortunately for me, my mom passed in 2012, so I wasn't able to experience that with my mom, because I had my children in 2016 and 2018. So I stayed with my oldest sister for a week, and it was kind of like the next best thing. It definitely don't replace my mom, but it was definitely the next best thing. And my sisters and I are always close, but with me being the baby and finally having the children, that brought us even more closer, because now there's another thing that we have in common, and we're mothers and all of that is so yeah. Oh, he just kissed her. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. Congratulations, Ava. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I am so happy for you, because I've been there, and I'm forever a part of the NICU Graduates Club, the mother of a NICU child. Yeah. And as far as gastroschisis, I can definitely, yeah, my experience was definitely an experience from the time that I was told that there was an abnormality found in an ultrasound to finding out what it was and what it entailed and what all I had to do to correct it. Yeah. So, but I am so happy. Oh, he said he loves her. I love it. I love it. I think I'm gonna circle around this trail one more time. And something I didn't mention earlier is that the Overton Park is also home to this forest trail. So, hi, son. Congratulations, you're a big brother now. You have a big responsibility, young man. I want you to protect your little sister. I want you to love on your little sister. And I want you to be the biggest helper to your mommy that she could ever need. Definitely be the biggest helper ever. If it means fixing the baby's bottle, if it means getting her diapers and wipes together, whatever. By all means, Elijah, I love it. Make sure you do that for Auntie Toya, Elijah. I love it. Oh, that warms my heart. That warms my heart. My heart is so full. Yeah. These NICU babies are definitely special. They are definitely special. Right, his sister. Yeah, baby, that's your sister. That is your sister. That is what's up. I've been walking and running my mouth and just realized now that I done hit a mile. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go through this forest trail I'm kind of leery of it because a couple of years back on the news, I think a woman had got attacked, and it put a bad taste in my mouth because it sucks when you just want to go for a walk and get your steps in, just enjoy yourself, and then you got idiots coming out of the bushes, you know, trying to rob you and hurt you and all types of other shit. So yeah, but there are other people out here, so I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, go ahead and walk through there. I think like one good time, and then maybe head back to my car. When I left my trainer, I was already at 5,000 steps, and so with this I'm at 2538 now. So I think I'm gonna do it a good cool 2 miles and then head on home, because I got a meal prep, and that itself is a project. The only major cooking I really have to do is bake my salmon, but I actually want to air fry my salmon and make some garlic parmesan bites that were very good. So I'm debating on that, or push kind of shove, I can just bake it and make a garlic parmesan. That might be just what I'm gonna do, cause I got some I think it's pig sweets, either pig sweet or bird's eye, but I got some roasted sweet potatoes that I can roast in the oven too. So that's probably going to be my probably my lunch prep. And then for my dinner, I'm doing a power bowl with chicken, avocado, tomatoes, sugar snap peas, and quinoa. And I may, and some spring mix. So I may make a vinaigrette. I'm not sure. His dad is trying to take her. He's very upset. I believe it. I believe it. I most definitely believe that. So I am walking through this playground. He said, no, that's my baby. So showing you guys the playground again. Probably circle around it again. Got the slide on the rocks. Got that little tunnel right there, little log tunnel, a hammock. I'm pretty sure this is a memorial bench here. All of that. I don't know what they are building right here. Like I said, I hadn't been here in years, and they're putting something right there. I don't know. Right. Daddy, give Elijah's baby back. How dare you? Give her back. She's not your baby. Got these little drums here. The little kids. The tune drum circle. Yeah. So all of this in Overton Park, memorial benches, Margaret Metz, Sadie McLean, and of course that was that lake again that I was walking around, and I'm going to turn around because this trail ended here at the little wooden chips, and I don't want to step in that. I do not want to step in that. Is that an opening out that way? It don't look like it. So I'm going to walk back out this way where this door is. Yeah, I wasn't sure Oh, oh. Elijah's falling asleep while holding it. Oh. Oh. Can't do that, Elijah. You got to stay woke. But I do completely understand, because it's something relaxing about babies, and it brings a calm. And I didn't even attempt to park my car. Good Lord. I'm all the way in the middle of the street. Tragic. Just tragic. The clock has rung, and it is a time. Oh, it's 10:30. Huh, it's 10:30. 10:30 my time in Memphis, Central Standard Time. So I don't know how this connection is going to be walking along this forest trail, because it is exactly what it is, forest trail and full of trees. So it may affect the wavelengths. There's a dog park right there, and we are walking along what they said the old forest gateway. So let's see how this goes. Like I said, I'm not sure how the connection is going to be, but if it goes in and out, bear with me. And if it gets really bad, then I will cut it and then resume at home when I get started with my meal prep. So, but this is it. This is it. The forest trail in Overton Park in Midtown. I didn't even need my visor for this. And do y'all hear the quietness of it all? Just the quietness. It is so calm, so peaceful. It is amazing. That is definitely one of the things that I like about this park. Because there's a lot of shade, as you can see. So much shade. So much shade. This here. This is kind of newish. In memory of Anne Burkhardt and from her friends. Rest in peace to Anne. Funny story along this park. Now, I mentioned to you guys earlier about the ex. That the whole confessions, rewind back, and I explained it earlier. So, funny story about this, about my time here at this park. We were walking along the trail. There's like a center trail in between the trees, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay right along this main road, because I am not quite at 1.5 miles, but almost halfway there, and then we'll turn around and take my happy trails to the house. But anyhow, so we were walking, and along one of these branches, I don't know exactly what kind of bird it was, but it was a big ass bird. Could have been a falcon, could have been a hawk. It definitely wasn't a vulture. It definitely wasn't that. But we were walking, and it was just perched on the branch, just chilling. Chest all big, wings all back, like, perched in its majesticness. And I saw it, and I froze. And he was like, "Bae, you see that? Bae, you see that? Toya." And I'm like, "I see it, but I can't say nothing." I couldn't talk because I was frozen, because I never seen no bird that big before, especially in my face in person. And it was getting ready to take off, and it spread its wings. And when I say the wingspan was long, all I know was my stomach hit the floor and he took off with a big whoosh. And all of that air, that cold air, and I hit the ground and I screamed like a little 10-year-old girl. Like, I had never seen anything of it. Like, that was wild. But yeah, that's my story in this here park. This trail extends all the way out to Summer Avenue, and that has to be a good one and a half, maybe 2 miles out. But on the other side, there's another portion of the park where you have the picnic tables. I think there's like a small playground and a fire station. And ooh, child, I know for a fact I am going to regret this, because a part of my session this morning, I did a total of 90 bodyweight squats and walking lunges from the front door to the back door. And I am feeling every bit of that right now as I am walking. And I got a right mind to turn around and say, fuck this shit, and go to my car. Because by the time midnight will be here, I will have made my 10,000 steps quota for the day. And not only that, any type of step I take count towards that quota. So walking to my car, walking to the restroom, walking back and forth in the kitchen, because of course I'm going to be cooking. So all of that plays a part in my steps. Yeah, so I see like some eating pecans. I see some eating pecans on the ground, so I'm sure there's like some pecan trees up here somewhere. Yeah, so where am I at now? 1.60? Yeah, buddy. So the last time I looked at my watch, I was at 1.39, so I'm a little over a mile and a half. I love taking deep cleansing breaths. Take deep breaths. I am a deep breather, and a lot of times that can be confused with me being frustrated and upset. But taking deep breaths is therapeutic. It also calms you. It also helps to relieve any type of stress that you may have at the moment. And meditation, getting that oxygen flow through your lungs, getting blood pumping to your heart, and all of that. So look at this. Look at that. It's like the tree is like either twisted up or kind of like hugging itself almost. A self-hugging tree hugger. Or a cherry stem. It kind of looks like a cherry stem as well. But yeah, definitely take the time out and get you a few deep cleansing breaths in there, you know, and you'll feel so much better. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Namaste. Yeah. And it looks like I might have, I said Summer Avenue. Tragic. I meant to say Parkway. No, this park extends out to Parkway, not Summer Avenue. So scratch all of that I said earlier. North Parkway. And if you go further, if you make this left this way, then you will hit Summer Avenue. So yeah. So I stand corrected. And I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a ways off from my phone. There's the picnic tables. You have the picnic area over here. The fire station. There's the playground. I can see the playground. The other cool thing about this park, I do not see it, but like I said, because this is in Midtown, and the Midtown Memphis is kind of artsy. Definitely focus on the arts, of course, because you have the Brooks Museum. But inside of the entrance of Overton Park, there's this awning of bikes where a lot of bikes were donated, and they were painted all these beautiful colors, and it makes into an arch. Check out this arch right here. Kind of looks like a headband or tiara of some sort. So the pavilion over there, playground over there, fire department way over there, and I am going to turn around. Ooh, Tai Chi. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:15 a.m. Formal Gardens. Nice. Also, Memphis has this incentive for everyone to get active, and they have all these free events at these parks. And I think I am going to go this way now. We went that way, so now we're going to go this way along this trail. And I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like walking back is a lot faster than walking to your initial routes. Walking and driving for that matter. But yeah. I doubt there are any snakes out here. I damn sure don't want to see no snakes. I'm not really afraid of snakes per se. I just don't want to walk up on the bastards, you know? Got all these twisted limbs and such. I dare not walk in that grass and that greenery and brush, and then go home and everything is itching because I done walked into either poison ivy or poison sumac and not know that. Yeah, it's 4 in the building. Salute to you guys. Good morning from wherever you are. Thank you guys for tuning in to my Tuesday morning walk, where I walk in various parks. Originally, I was planning on walking on Beale Street. this morning, but I wasn't quite sure about the parking. And on the end of Bill Street where the parking is free right there in front of Church Park, and I think that's First Baptist Church, I want to say, on that street. I wasn't quite sure. And then the police had pulled somebody over. Hey, we got another twisted limb tree. Unless I'm going back which way I came, but I don't think that's the way I came. But we got another twisted limb tree there. Self-hugging tree. But yeah, but someone got pulled over, and I didn't want to take that chance because MPD can be a little petty sometimes, and I call him Petty PD. So yeah. For those that are tuning in, because I see people in and out. For those that are tuning in, I am at Overton Park in Midtown. That's all you need to know. I ain't gonna say exactly where, but I'm there. And if you do try to pull up, I will most likely be in my car heading home by then. Because I am walking to my car, I'm going to go this way instead of that way. I'm pretty sure it will circle around. I'm not sure, but I'm heading to my car. So yeah, so I'm going back out this way. I saw a squirrel earlier. But this park is beautiful in the spring and summertime. More so summer than it is spring, because I just saw that big bird. I think that might have been one of those birds I spoke about earlier. But during the springtime, you got the leaves and the flowers budding. And where there are buds, there is pollen. And I don't like dealing with seasonal allergies during the springtime. So, no pollen for me, thank you. Yeah, and I thought that trail circled through here. So, okay, so this was a different. Oh, in memory of Wanda Brown Shea, an old forest wanderer. I like that description. That description is pretty cool. Ooh. Uh-oh. And I dropped my keys. Got some, I don't know who they are, but they are heading that way. I wonder if there are any Smurfs around. Wouldn't it be cool if Smurfs actually existed and they were out here amongst these logs and singing? Who remembers the Smurfs? If you are a millennial out here, like I am, who grew up watching the Smurfs, the Jetsons, the Flintstones, Jabberjaw, all of those Hanna-Barbera cartoons, Tex Avery, Looney Tunes, so on and so forth. All of those cartoons back then that you would now see on Boomerang. Tom and Jerry, Pink Panther. I grew up watching those cartoons. I'm only 41, so. And those cartoons, I know for a fact, had to be maybe 30 years older than me for the most part. And as a matter of fact, I know they are, because some of the cartoons back then were highly offensive. And if they were played in this day and time, they would have been canceled. But growing up, you didn't know anything about that, you know. You just saw it and you just thought it was funny, you know, it was a cartoon. But as you get older and become of age and you are more aware of history and race relations and things like that, you would definitely realize, like, yeah, that shit wasn't cool. But yeah, but back to the Smurfs. It would have been so cool if there was some Smurfs around, you know. La 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 la. Hello, butterfly. Bye, butterfly. And I am approaching the exits. And I am glad. So I am at, slow down a little bit. This is where I'm at, and I've actually reached my quota for today. So I won't have to do too much anymore, but knowing me, I'm going to get some extra steps in, and by the time the clock strikes 12, I will have hit 12,000, because it is a bit of a walk to my work area, and of course I had to walk back and forth in the house and meal prepping and all of that. So yeah, so I got my trainer today and tomorrow, when it's usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He's going out of town, so he modified his hours this week, so it's Tuesday and Wednesday, and then he'll be out of town the rest of the week. So I will be on my own for the most part, so I will definitely be getting my steps in, but I will pick up the weights. Definitely gonna pick up the weights so I can give me some strength training in. And I'm off on Friday, so I might hit up someone or go to someone's gym and get a guest pass. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. I really love doing this. Kind of walking, talking with you guys, getting my thoughts out. It's like almost very intimate, if that makes any sense. And here we are with some history here. Overton Park was designed by landscape architect George E. Kessler, who was considered one of the fathers of urban planning. Kessler's plan for Memphis created a park system and the parkways that connected, including design for what is now Martin Luther King Riverside Park. So if I remember, I will probably go there tomorrow, to Martin Luther King Riverside Park. That's probably where I am going to go. And I am now in the parking lot, as you can see, heading towards my car. This is my car. Ain't she pretty? I need to get her washed. And my crazy butt did not pull all the way up to the curb at all. Just tragic. Tragic. So I always put my stuff in the trunk before I go to any of my destinations, because they say stow it, don't show it. And shit, I ain't got nothing in here anyway, so they'd be mad as hell. They'd be like, why the fuck we going this damn bag? This bitch ain't got shit. Broke ass bitch. Ha ha, ha ha, and ha ha. I have nothing for you. Let me turn this bad boy around. And I am in my car. Got my water. I have been kind of slacking, so I'm gonna make up for that. Let me in my tracker. So that is focus 752 calories. Not so bad between my session and my walking. Now, I'm pretty sure my overall calories burned will be a lot more than that. And that's called your active calories, and that counts toward you just simply walking, cooking, cleaning, breathing, sleeping. Because what a lot of people don't know is that you do burn calories in your sleep. You just have to get your metabolism burning. You have to get your metabolism burning and get your body in fat burning mode. So yeah, got my Smoothie King towel, wiping the sweat from my brow. Yeah, so that is it. I may go live doing my meal prep. I'm not quite sure. I think I will. But thank you guys for walking with me. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I love you guys. And I plan on doing it all over again tomorrow. So if I don't go live doing my meal prep, I will see you guys tomorrow. So Lady B signing out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I holla. Peace.